For the best in eyewear, call Dr. Leeks Optometry.
It's called the Hemp Advisory Council, the Extension Hemp Advisory Council. And so basically, Cooperative Extension now, since the Farm Bill changed this year, allows for hemp to be grown all across the United States, in every state. Since the federal law changed for hemp, the hemp is considered federally to be 0.3% below THC threshold. Okay. So that's one of the things to be considered hemp as federally defined. Now the Nevada Department of Agriculture regulates that, and they have their own regulatory guidelines as to how they test for if it is under compliance as a crop. So now, since we have some guidelines, farmers are able to grow hemp. And also on our side with Extension, we're allowed to research this, do outreach with our farmers now, and we're playing a lot of catch up. We're trying to learn as much as we possibly can about that crop. So we have formed a statewide advisory committee, and this includes people in the industry, farmers, scientists, other extension specialists, people from across the industry and other parts of the United States, so that we can learn as much as we can during this early phase about the crop, so that we can actually start making some recommendations to our farmers. We're seeing a lot of different new diseases and different kinds of pests and new different plant stresses that we have not seen before. And so that's one of the things that I'm doing, is I'm actually going out and visiting the farms, some of the hemp farms in our area, to learn about the challenges that our farmers are having with this crop, because it's not all just put a seed in the ground and water it and it comes up. It's a lot of hard work. It's not the easiest crop actually to raise to a full to its full potential. So hemp's also, it's actually technically cannabis sativa, but again, it's bred to have the lowest amount of THC. So it doesn't, if you smoke it, it doesn't get you high or anything like that. Actually, what's going on is that we're actually harvesting here in Nevada right now for the CBDs, which, if anybody's familiar with that, has some different kind of medicinal values and also doesn't get you high. So people like to use that for like pain and inflammation, and it, it doesn't make them intoxicated. So it's becoming a very profitable and popular product. So there's a lot of growth in that industry, and some of the largest hemp farms in the United States are now coming here to Nevada. So it's definitely an industry that we want to support, because hemp actually grows well here in Nevada. We found that hemp grows better here in Nevada than some places like in Colorado, where they actually had a head start on us with this crop. But actually, because of our climate, there's different kinds of diseases like mildew and fungus and mold that don't attack our crops here. So this is a perfect place. We're actually just trying to figure out what kinds of hemp grows the best, or what kinds of genetics that we need here to grow it the best here in Nevada. So we're constantly checking our genetic crop and looking at how to improve that seed stock. But there's a lot of other breeders who are already doing that, and so we're just trying to catch up and figure out what are the best varieties here, what can we recommend to farmers. And hemp already has some advantages, because here in a desert climate, in a low desert climate, hemp can tolerate a lot of heat stress, a lot of more drought stress than other crops would. So it makes it a good fit for here in the valley, but there are challenges. It's not always the easiest crop. There's a lot of technical hurdles to overcome, and we're beginning to find that out.